Welcome back to Now or Never. That's Cliton Yates. I'm Steve Covino, and here he is, the champ, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. What's up, man? Good to see you.
What's going on, man? You good? Good to see you.
This is impressive. Can I touch it?
You can touch it, man.
This is sick. Does it spin? Are those spinners?
No, it ain't spinners. It ain't spinners.
No, they look like spinners.
Somebody the other day asked me, goes, man, those things spin around. I was like, dog, this ain't that. This ain't.
I saw you in the dressing room earlier. The thing nearly blinded me when I walked in. I was like, whoa, who is in here? I can't even see what's going on.
Crazy, man.
It is a fly belt for sure.
Yes, congrats.
Thanks, man.
It's been about, what, a year since you were traded from UFC to One Championship?
Yep, about a year.
How's that transition been for you, man?
It's been fantastic, man. I go over to Asia when I'm competing. I usually give myself 10 days depending on where I'm competing at. You know, when I fight in Japan, I always go out there ahead of time, get in that foreigner, traveling, essence or mindset, and just go out there and do my thing. So I've been enjoying every bit of it.
And for the people who don't know, what's the biggest difference between UFC and One Championship?
Yeah, the biggest difference is that One Championship celebrates martial arts, not just mixed martial arts. So it has the best Muay Thai fighters, kickboxers, submission wrestling, mixed martial artists. And when I'm in their locker rooms, I'm just surrounded by so many different cultures. Guys from Italy fighting, guys from Thailand, China, Korea, Japan. And I'm like the only American over there.
Wow.
So it's actually kind of cool.
I hear Asia, I hear open fighting styles, I hear different things. I think Bloodsport and Van
Yeah.
Damme. What is the vibe like, though, in terms of the difference? Fighting is fighting, but if it's a whole different place, what is that mindset you're getting into?
The mindset you're going to get to is that they're looking at it as an art form, right? Like the audience over there are very, very educated because it's part of their culture. They've come up, they've grown up doing it, right? Here in America, as children, we're doing football, basketball, maybe wrestling, but the ones you're doing are the more Americanized sports. Over in Japan and China, they're doing some type of form of karate, of combat as their kids. If you're from Thailand, you're doing Muay Thai when you're a kid, kicking bamboo trees. And that's like the difference in the culture. So when you're out there competing, the crowd is very quiet and silent. And then when you pass guard or you do something that's technical, you're like, wow, that's beautiful. It's totally different.
Wow.
That is cool, man. Well, look, getting back to some of the people here, Triple C. What do you think of this guy's bid and how that's all going in terms of what you've seen and how it's working for him?
I think it's great. I think, everybody's talking about him. I mean, everywhere I go, they're like, man, what you think about Triple C? I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with him, man. I think you guys are hating on him, man. I think he's doing good. Other than that, I think it's a great bit. I think he's doing what he needs to do to get people talking about him and get his stock up, do whatever he's got to do to sell pay-per-views, because that's the business is selling pay-per-views.
Do you think we'll ever see a rematch there? Is that something you think about?
That's something I don't think about at all because we're in two different organizations. Right. He's holding down two championships, with the flyweight and the bantamweight. He's also got the Olympic gold medal and whatnot. And I'm in one championship, a totally different organization, and I got my own things to conquer.
The more he talks, though, is it the more you want to get at him or no?
No, not
at all.
Not at all, man.
Well, for the fans out there, do you think you could take him?
Do I think I can take him? Of course I think I can take him. I think any person out there who's a professional athlete believes in their own skill set that they can beat anybody. But when he's out there talking, doing his thing, he's out there promoting his brand. That's what he's doing.
I would say not only are you big into the fight game, big into fighting, that's your passion, you're big into gaming.
Absolutely.
Right? So how did that happen? Was it always a passion? Is that something you always did as a kid?
Yeah, it's always been a passion of mine. I've been doing it since I was a kid. Not growing up, now that I make my own money and pay my own bills, I can have anything I want when it comes to the video games.
I got my systems on deck. Don't worry about that.
I got it on deck. I came in the green room. I saw a Razer laptop. I was like, okay, who's in here? Who's the gamer?
That was mine, by the way.
That was
his. Was my Razer.
And you got,
just so you know,
165,000 followers on your Twitch account. So this is something that you're all about all the time. It's like another side full-time job.
Yeah, I want to say a full-time job, but it's definitely another passion of mine. We just hit our 4-year anniversary on streaming on Twitch. The Mighty Gaming community has been going pretty strong. Got a YouTube channel as well, so it's definitely a passion.
I was at the grand finals for Overwatch. How have you interfaced with that community? That's one of the things that I find about gaming that's so interesting. There's so many different types of people out there versus the fighting world versus any other world. What do you find that's like being my man?
Well, I think, being part of the gaming world, we're all passionate about something, right? And then when it's passionate about video games, you can sit there and have a dope conversation with another gamer because video games have been going on since the beginning of time, right? You can talk about Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, PlayStation. You talk about your favorite titles, Resident Evils, Capcom, your favorite publishers. You just go on and on and on, and they're very open arms, but they can smell a fake from a mile away.
Favorite gaming system of all time?
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. That's your thing?
Super Nintendo had all the hits. Mega Man X collection. They had Super Metroid, Super Mario Brothers, Demon's Crest, Pilot Wings. The list just goes on.
Wow. When somebody brings up Mega Man in that series, you know they really like video games.
But
those are not the sexy A-list necessarily. Those are for the hardcores from back in the day.
And that's where it started for you. That's where the love started.
That's where I got that's what I got me hooked. That was the best console, in my personal opinion. But it was original Nintendo.
Would you leave the fight game for the gaming world eventually? Is that where you see your future headed?
Yeah, I think eventually that's where my future's headed. It depended on like if companies continue want to work with me. I'm always gonna play video games, whether I'm making money or not, from monetizing it or not. But if companies want to keep on coming to me and help me push their brand, especially if I'm a fan of their brand, absolutely, I'll keep on doing it.
I was gonna say, guy's got a built-in handle. He's Mighty Mouse. Come on, what are we doing here? It's pretty simple.
Speaking of, what is the PUBG thing, man? What is that about?
Yeah, the PUBG GC Global Championship. It's taking place here in Oakland, California, November 23rd, 24th. Prize pool is up to $3 million US. And it's going to be the best teams around the world competing for that prize, man.
Wow. And you're the ambassador.
I'm an ambassador. I'm a PUBG partner. I'm going to be there on site, looking, make sure nobody's cheating, make sure nobody's using aim bots, anything like that. And it's going to be a good time, man.
All right. Well, speaking of games, we got a game for you, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
All right. It's called Name That Johnson, but it's not what you think.
His idea.
It's not what you think.
His idea.
All right. Name that Johnson. Basically, I'm going to quote a Johnson.
Okay.
And you just tell me who it is. All right? How about them Cowboys?
Ooh.
Is that Jimmy Johnson?
Okay, good. I like the.
Or is it Keyshawn Johnson?
It's Keyshawn Johnson.
That would be wrong. It's actually Jimmy Johnson. All right.
That was supposed to be the easy one. Just so you guys know. All right. Second one. Boys, I may not know much, but I know chicken beep from chicken salad. Is that Prime Minister Boris Johnson or Lyndon B. Johnson, one-time president?
Oh, man. I'm going to go with the second one.
That would be Lyndon B. Johnson. That one is correct.
All right. Yes, our 36th president. There
Don't
you
get the
go.
football one right.
Okay, name that Johnson. When you can throw 97 miles per hour and put the ball over the plate anytime you want, it's fun. Is it Randy Johnson or Bob Johnson?
Randy Johnson.
Yes, definitely Randy Johnson. But Bob Johnson is an 8-time All-Star, though.
Okay.
So, yeah,
All right. This one is not going to be as easy. You are running around here like a big fat bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Is that Chad Ochocinco Johnson?
That's Chad
or
Ochocinco Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Oh, look it up. Dwayne Johnson.
It is Dwayne Johnson. You got that one.
Yo, man. Well, thanks for being here.
Of course, man.
Congrats on the belt.
Yeah.
Continued success.
Thank you.
You're welcome here anytime, man.
Appreciate you,
Mighty
brother.
Mouse, Demetrious Johnson.
Absolutely, man.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and special content, subscribe to ESPN+.